In the last episode, we saw that 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 and 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 see two idols which are of their god, and starts worshipping them. But 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 was not taking any interest in all this, and when he looked around he sees something written on the wall that heaven and earth are cruel, the creatures here treat like dogs. 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 doesn't understand anything, and 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 starts looking around for the treasure, and while opening one of shelves, many spirits came out from there and attacks them, and now they both start trying to fight with spirits. These are ancient corpse poison which are there to protect treasure. After finishing, they open the shelf completely and they find a ring there, and she understands that it is 𝓿𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮, but 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 takes no interest in them. But 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 understands him that this is not a normal bell. 𝓿𝓸𝓲𝓲𝓬𝓮 was founder of 𝓿𝓸𝓲𝓲𝓬𝓮 Foundation, and she was very wise and intelligent. The 𝓿𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 bell she made was very much powerful and has the power to capture human mind. 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 understands that this is evil demon method, and what are these bells doing here in blood refining hall, and after thinking a little bit, 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 understands him that 𝓿𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮, an old man, were 𝓿𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮, and he used to come here to meet here in this hall, and because of which these 𝓿𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 bells are kept here. Blood refining hall and Akashiya fashion hall sect were each other's arch enemies, but old man and Madam 𝓿𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 were in secret relationship with each other, but old man Haxon protected these bells till his death, because of which even after 800 years, these bells are absolutely safe. 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 slowly begins to understand that these two lovers have written this sorrowful poetry on the walls. And as soon as 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 touches those words in poetry, holy fire starts coming out from it, and a big hand comes out and attacks the 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮, and then suddenly it goes inside that old man's stick all by itself and starts writing something there. Those are heavenly book words, and 𝓿𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 are the words for spiritual practice of Holy Land. Whatever they have supernatural past they have learned from these holy words. Now 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 starts reading those words which were non-comprehensible, like earth and heaven can go ahead for infinite time, by doing which life can be made longer. 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 starts reading all these and then says shockingly that how can this happen. He then reads more carefully and he understands that these are the verses of the highest order Buddhism. What are they doing here? After all, what does it has to do with the demonic cultivation? 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 does not understand anything, because Devil Heavenly Book of Teachings was strikingly matching Buddhism holy book verses. Is similar in teaching, but why is it like that? Actually, 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 is from clan who does demonic cultivation, and this book is related to demonic cultivation, so after finding it similar to Buddhism, 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 is in shock. On the other hand, all students have returned to their sect, and Lu was missing 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 a lot because she had left him there. Her friend understands her that don't worry, we will send the search team to find him out, but still she is getting too much worried. On the other hand, 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 was worshipping her gods, to which 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 tells her that if I had not eaten your food, you would have been able to live for a few more days. On which 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 says that after all sticking in, who wants to live more? Are you afraid of dying? 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 answers her that I have no family. After all, why should I bother, but you have a family. You have to keep looking for some opportunity to get out of here alive. Rather, she says that don't you want to meet your senior Lu. 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 gets shy after listening this. 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬 comes to him and gives her knife and says that you can kill me and eat my flesh to stay alive. Hearing that, 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 angrily starts arguing her and says that all your demonic cultivation teaches you this. Then 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 herself starts trying to commit suicide and says that after all, what is your problem? Your mission is to destroy demons. Then I am a demon in a way. It is also true in a way that 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 is a demon, but 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 can kill a small girl with no proper reasons. 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 angry push her back and shows here that he is not going to kill here anyway. She emotionally tells her story that when she was 6 years old, she was with her mother and I had gone to see my grandmother. I don't know how you get to learn the truth and the way of religion in the Buddhist temple, because when I went there with my mom and grandmother, my life became hell since then. There was an evil monk named Pufang there, and he hit us by throwing the Buddha golden light, which collapsed the blood cap and we got trapped in it. Grandma's condition became very critical in there and expired, and I was so scared there, but my mom kept telling me that I have to get out of here alive. Father must have come to save us somewhere, but the days passed on and I started feeling very hungry. Then my mother took out her heart and handed over her flesh to me to eat. She starts crying again. She also tells that till then my father came on the same day and seeing her killed. He scolded me for doing that, and he also wanted me to die, and my own father don't even want to my face again. 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 tries to silence her by hugging her. Now 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 starts worshipping her demonic gods again, as she could not understand anything else and wanted to do any kind of worship. After that, she starts offering her blood to them. 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 tries to stop her, and in this affair both of their blood falls on something below, and only then a poem appears there, and after reading it, they understand. The exit here was captured by Curse of Love, where they see the palace for rings of bells there, and they immediately put the rings in it, and now the exit starts opening. That place starts destroying, and 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 immediately takes 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 from there out. And finally they come out of this cave. He hunts there, and they both eat first, and he is very happy, but 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 is still surrounded by anxiety, and her hands get burnt by mistake. But when 𝓔𝓸𝓲𝓬𝓮 gives relief to her hand by blowing, she feels very good, and then they eat happily. And then this episode ends. We will upload next episode within 3 days, and if you don't want us that episode, then do subscribe and set that bell icon to all so that you will get notified whenever we upload its next episode.